Hey, how are you?
Bored.
Yeah,
So bored, like the most bored.
really?
No one has ever been as bored as I am. Ever.
Really? Like in all time?
Please stop gently mocking me right now. I'm vulnerable right now. There's nothing to do here. My grandma doesn't even have Wi-Fi. I'm stealing a neighbor's while she's out grocery shopping.
Why are you spending your why are you spending your summer at the grandmother's house? It feels like you're being punished.
Right? I think it's just that my parents hate me. Only explanation I can come up with, and that deep down inside, they're cruel people.
Don't speak of Richard and Jennifer that way. They are lovely, and they're practically my parents too.
Whatever. How's your summer going?
Fine.
Yeah?
I mean, not that great or anything.
Okay.
But I mean, since you're not around to hang out, I had to learn some new things. So I downloaded Babbel, and now I know French.
Like, fluently, you know all of French?
Oui, je parle tout français. And I got sort of into knitting.
That's so big.
I know. And I'm like sort of good at surfing now too.
Who are you doing all this stuff with?
I mean, knitting is a pretty solitary activity, but I don't know. I've been hanging out with Anna and Jeff most of the time.
I hate them.
No, you don't. They're totally nice to you all the time.
So you're having a great summer with people I hate. Cool.
Uh, you don't hate them, and yeah, I guess I am. Oh, and you know all those messages we were getting from that random account on like Instagram and Facebook and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, whoever it was stopped, which is awesome because I didn't really realize how angry they were making me.
You didn't think they were funny at all?
No? Did you think any of the comments you got were funny?
I never really got any, but no, I guess they weren't funny. Oh, this is the worst.
I know, you've had a rough year.
First, my brother abandons me.
Okay, Robert went to college. That's not really important.
Abandons me, and then I had to spend the summer at my grandma's house. And you know she's a witch, right?
We've talked about this. Don't call her that.
Why not? She's a witch.
Because there's something inherently sexist about calling a woman of a certain age who lives alone a witch. You're better than that sort of casual, reductive misogyny.
This isn't about fighting the patriarchy. She's actually a witch.
Stop it.
Fact. Her hair is long, gray, and sometimes I think it has feathers in it. Fact. She is very quiet, and I swear she has just appeared out of nowhere like several times. Fact. There are a million rooms in this house, and I don't know what they're all for, and it's all creaky and ramshackle. It's a witch's den.
Oh my god, it's just an older home.
No, look at this. Look how creepy it is.
Wow. It's a kitchen.
Okay, not a great example, but how about this? What even are these?
Okay, so she likes black. So what? I think they're kind of cool.
Okay, fine. How about this? Come on, you're gonna tell me this room isn't full of creepy conjuring or whatever?
Okay, kind of hard to argue with that one.
I've never been in here before. What is all this stuff?
Oh, those are tarot cards. They're so cool. If you like flip over 3 of them, they'll tell you your future.
I don't know. I don't really like it in here.
Oh, come on. I thought you were so bored.
Okay, fine. Whatever. It's stupid. Okay, first one I got is the High Priestess.
Hello,
What's happening now?
I'm the High Priestess.
They talk?
We do.
Do they always talk?
We do not. Our particular pack of cards has been enchanted.
I told you my grandma was a witch.
Stop it.
Oh, she most certainly is.
Oh, really?
What did I tell you?
Your friend in the handheld communication device is correct. We tarot cards are used to divine what is inside your heart and what could occur in your future.
Really?
You don't believe?
Okay, you think your grandma's a witch, but you don't believe the plastic-coated card's speaking to you right now?
As the High Priestess, I symbolize secrets, mystery, and the future as yet unrevealed. I will tell you your oldest secret.
You don't have to.
You have always been extremely afraid of the dark. When you were smaller, each night you clutched a small stuffed animal in the shape of one Michael Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
This Michael Mouse stuffed animal travels with you as a safeguard against your fear even now, and can be found in this home at this very moment.
Aw, Adrian, I didn't know that. Oh, now do the future as yet unrevealed.
Easy. You're about to be very afraid.
When?
Now. Right now. Well?
Fine, I believe.
Okay, this is awesome. Flip over another.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, Ace.
Is that the priestess?
It's the High Priestess, thank you.
Oh my god. You want to start already?
Whoa, what's the deal with you two?
Oh, she just doesn't like it when we pop up in the same readings because she's major art. She's just a huge snob.
It does too mean something. Major Arcana cards are literally more powerful than minor Arcana cards.
But there are. See yourself right now?
It could not be more annoying. You take up the whole deck with your stupid.
It's the High Priestess.
Me, I'm a sword. I'm a cup.
Guys, can you just tell me what you mean?
Sorry. As you know now, I'm the Ace of Swords. What's up?
Hi.
So basically, I indicate decisive ability. I can see the deception and expose it. Yeah. Well, you're hiding something.
What? No, I'm not.
Something big. I see a lot of lies in your present and future.
What? No, I'm not hiding anything. Whatever, I'm gonna flip over another card before you two start fighting again.
It's Ace's fault.
Hello? Is this one broken?
Oh, hey. So
Hi.
hi. I always feel really weird about doing this, especially since we just met, but I'm the hermit. I symbolize, well, roguery, treachery, and therefore a life of solitude.
Ouch.
Yeah, and we're talking pretty extreme solitude here, like, life of a librarian,
That doesn't sound that bad.
or security guard at a cemetery.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Or one of those people that just hangs at the museum, and they tell you not to touch the exhibits, but no one listens to them, and like no one acknowledges their existence. What are they called again?
Oh, a docent.
Yeah, a docent.
Yeah.
That's probably gonna be you.
Oh.
Forever.
That stings.
That is really very disappointing.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too. Thanks, guys.
Maybe you got a bad first reading. I mean, I'm sure that happens. You know,
I don't want to be a
try again.
docent.
Yeah. No. Just try again.
Hi, I'm Strength. I foretell that you will have great strength.
See? That's a good one.
Okay, I like this reading better.
Oh, hello there. I'm the Tower.
I like this. Another good one.
Yeah, that's a really cool looking card.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I symbolize impending calamity. I'm usually on fire. Oh, no!
No.
Hey, it's me again.
Oh, come on. So I'm going to be alone during a horrible disaster?
Yeah, looks like it.
Correct.
At least you'll have the ability to do very, very many push-ups. So there's that.
Maybe your grandma has a really dark set of cards. Let me do it. I'm sure my reading will be like just as grim.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay, so just flip over like the top 3, and then I'm sure they'll all be really sad. I'm ready for it, you know.
The chariot reporting for duty. I symbolize success.
Of course you do. Oh, me? I'm a pretty simple, straightforward card. You're going to be really, 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 really rich.
Wow.
Hey there. Good reading so far.
Thanks.
But if you've drawn me, that means you have hidden enemies.
Really?
Just watch your back, okay?
Yeah, will do. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I mean, they're just cards. I know your grandma's a witch, but there's no way that they could actually be able to tell the future. It's all just a trick.
No, I know. It's really no big deal. It would just be cool if I could get maybe one reading that isn't actively terrible.
Hey, 4 of swords, symbolizing avoidance. Howdy, 5 of swords, symbolizing betrayal.
So this is getting awkward.
Okay. So, I feel like these readings are pretty on the nose.
Yeah.
Is there something you're not telling me? I mean, why are you spending your summer with your grandmother?
I guess I am sort of getting punished.
What did you do?
Oh, okay, but if I tell you, you have to promise not to be mad.
I don't have to promise that.
That random account that was posting all those comments on everyone's Instagram and Facebook or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was me.
That was you? All of it?
Yeah,
That went on for like months. It was happening all of last year.
I know.
And and you wrote things about everyone. I mean, and Anna and Jeff
Oh,
and
come
me.
on. It was funny.
No, it wasn't. You wrote really terrible things. You wrote really terrible things about me.
I didn't mean to like hurt you or make you mad or anything. Are you mad?
Yeah, I am.
Well, anyway, I accidentally left my laptop open and my parents saw and like freaked out and sent me to the witch's house.
Don't say that.
And I'm stuck here all summer with no internet until they figure out what to do with me next.
So, are you sorry you did it, or are you sorry you got caught? You've been my best friend since we were little. Do you have anything you want to say to me? Really? You can't even apologize. To me?
Man, I really hate to say I called it, but roguery, treachery, leading to a life of unending solitude. You really ever checked every box there.
Not entirely alone. I still have you guys.
True. Mind you, we're not real, but yeah, totally. You can just sit in this dark room talking to people who don't exist all summer. I love that for you.
It's not that different from what I was doing at home.
Hey now, is that some self-awareness I hear?
It totally is.
Congrats.
We're the two cups.
What?
Wait, cup 2, which way are you facing?
Back. I'm facing back.
No, face front.
Okay, I'll turn around in 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, dang.
This is what they do every single time.
What happened?
You stay where you are. I'll turn to you.
Did you do it? Something still feels off. Which way are you looking?
Right.
No, look left.
Your left or my left?
They should be the same, shouldn't they?
Now I'm all turned around.
I can't with this anymore.
Oh, there you guys
there you
are. I'm so confused.
We're the 2 of cups.
We represent duality.
And you, Adrian, are one part of a pair.
And if you don't make peace with your other half, you'll always be a little out of
A
sync.
little out of sync.
We've had better days.
I would agree.
Do you think Lee and I could get back on the same page?
Yes.
Yes.
But why didn't you apologize?
I don't know. Embarrassed, scared
Of what?
that Lee won't forgive me.
That's not a good note. I'm
It's
Julianne.
your Griffin.
How you doing there, Cups? You having a good night? You ever seen this one before? Huh? Pretty special, right?
Yeesh.
All right there, Adrian. How's it going?
Having sort of a rough day.
I'll say you are.
So, you're the magician. What am I supposed to learn from dumb magic tricks?
That's not all the magician is, my friend. Sure, I do sleight of hand, and you might see me at various boardwalks or arcade venues, but I also bridge the gap between heaven and earth, between what can be seen and what can only be felt.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, be amazed!
So, what does that mean?
It means that if we can be here on earth, but can always look up and admire the heavens, then you can always aspire to be something better. No matter what you've done, you can always work towards being the best version of yourself. So, what do you think? Maybe this applies to you somehow?
Yeah.
She still looks really sad.
I know. I got this. See? It's fun because it doesn't look like a pencil anymore. Magic!
What are you gonna do, Adrian?
Hey. I wanted to say I'm sorry.
Okay. Why'd you do it?
Well, when Robert left for college, I guess I was sort of lonely.
Okay. Well, you could have just hung out with me.
Yeah, but I can't. It's not just this summer that you're busy knitting, learning French, and surfing. You're part of every club and committee at school. And you're good at all of it. You're even good at sports. All sports. How?
This apology sucks. Why'd you do it, Adrian? Because you're angry that I have better coordination than you?
I was tired of being left alone and by myself.
I don't leave you alone.
Yeah, you do. You're always with Anna and Jeff. You never invite me to anything anymore. And then whenever you do invite me, act like I don't want to. You don't want me to be there, like you're embarrassed by me. And anyways, none of that is a good enough excuse for what I did. I just want to say I'm sorry. I'll never do anything like that again to anyone, but definitely not to you.
I thought that was a really good apology.
I totally agree.
Are you guys flipping yourselves over now?
We
No.
absolutely are.
We're just really proud of you.
I'm just gonna catch Lee up here real quick. 2 of cups, 2 parts of a whole. You get the general idea.
But if one part of the half is hurting, odds are both halves have something to do with it.
Okay. I get it. I'm sorry you felt left out so often. I mean, I definitely could have invited you to more things, and I will from now on if you want.
Thanks.
And I'm not embarrassed by you. I mean, okay, I'm a little embarrassed by you. You hang out with witches.
They're making jokes!
They'll be fine.
I guess I understand why you did it. I just don't like that you did, and I think I'm gonna be a little mad for a while.
I get that. Does that mean we can't talk?
Don't be weird, we can still talk.
Yes.
Did they make up? This is beginning to get ridiculous. It's just so many swords.
It's too many. But if I'm holding 10 of them, and this ordeal is over, and the truth has been revealed, am I holding 10 of them?
I don't know. Yeah. I think so.
Priestess,
What's the High Priestess?
I think we should put the past behind us. Major arcana, minor arcana. Who cares? We're all just cards, right? So, I'm sorry. And I just want to say, I admire you. And I think you're an incredible role model.
And I think you own a lot of swords.
Thank you.
I know how we can celebrate. See? It's crazy, right?
Not yet. Oh, Adrian. I have to foretell the future again one last time. You're yet again about to be very, very scared.
When?
Now.
Adrian, are you on the internet?
Oh no, she's here.
Oh no!
Adrian!
Oh, okay, I gotta go. I'm so sorry for everything. Please forget I scream like that. Okay, bye.
Bye!
Adrian, great news! You're not gonna be alone. Forever. Oh, man.
All right.
I can hear my family cheering from the next room.
I think we forgot to go over bows.
Awesome job. Hold on. Let me go ahead and plug in. Right. Ooh. Awesome. Oh, I'm hearing great things. I'm clapping. That was amazing. Yay. Great job, everybody.
Yay.
Wonderful. Oh, thank you. Oh, Miss Fontaine. Awesome, you guys. Well, I just want to go ahead and introduce these guys, or let them introduce themselves. Hi, my name is Julianne Kuzmerzek. Miss K. I'm looking, it's all people we know, so it feels redundant. But I got the opportunity to direct this play, and it was awesome. I would like to introduce our fearless playwright, Miss Lauren Smirkanich.
Hi, I'm Lauren. This was such a joy to work on with this group of students. They were incredible, and I'm so excited by the finished product. That was just so much fun. So thank you guys all.
Yes, so good. And I just want to let you know I had that FaceTime call for the second one, but I was muted. I was like, ah. So as you guys can guess, this is live yet again. Live, but virtual. I kept likening it to an episode of SNL. Where where they rehearsed it, they talked about it, they know what they're doing, the crew's rehearsed, everyone's good to go, and yet there are still these moments on screen where people are laughing and things go awry. So thank you all for being a part of this very first live broadcast for this 2020 school year, 2021 school year. So let's go ahead and introduce all of our actors. I'm going to start with Sophia.
Hi, my name's Sophia Malki. I am a senior at Providence, and I played as the High Priestess and the Moon. I didn't change my name to the Moon because I was in a rush to do my costume change. So that gypsy person was the Moon. So
Great. Let's go next to Molly.
Hi, my name is Molly Kadia, and I am a freshman at Providence High School.
Awesome. Dominic, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Dominic Mongelli. I'm a junior, and I played the Strength, Chariot, and Cup 1.
Nice. Parker, go for it.
Hi, my name is Parker, and I am a junior, and I played Adrian.
Nice. Let's go over to Judah.
Hi, my name is Judah Griffin, and I played Ace of Swords, 5 of Swords, and 4 of Swords.
All the swords.
So many swords.
Great. Let's go to Patrice.
Hi, I'm Patrice Harnsberger. I'm a senior, and I played Lee.
Nice. Let's go to Annabella.
Hi, I'm Annabella Romeo. I'm a junior, and I played Ace of Coins and the Magician.
Awesome. And last but not least, Griffin.
Hi, I'm Griffin Kunitz. I'm a sophomore at Providence High School, and I had the pleasure of playing the Hermit with this wonderful cast.
Awesome. So guys, we want to open this up to our audience members. We're able to share some of your questions and thoughts. I'm reading the comments and you guys are the best. You really are. Okay, I'm going to start with this first one because here we go. Oh. Awesome. So we have, hi, Lauren from Sabrina. How did you decide to base the play off tarot cards?
Unmute. That came from this group of students. One of the things that we talked about when we met for the first time was how we were filling our time in quarantine during the pandemic. And all of the hobbies that occurred during the play were from these guys' answers. So I think Patrice brought up that she had bought a pack of tarot cards, and we looked at a bunch of the images, which was super fun. But knitting, surfing, learning French, all of this stuff is what some of you guys were doing during quarantine. So I tried to slip them in as I could. I also thought it was a fun way to have, tarot's cards are characters in boxes, and because of what we have, the medium that we were playing in, we were characters in boxes. So I thought that it would be a fun way to incorporate being on a Zoom while not really being on a Zoom.
Nice. How about, I'm going to put this up.
Well, thank you. And I used my mic. It has a cool little thing where I can add an echo. So yeah.
Who did we lose? We just lost somebody. Patrice. Okay, she's going to come back in. Here she is.
I'm so sorry. I just got kicked out. Oh, no.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay, here we go. Hi, Lauren. I love the way this is all made and done, but I have one question. How did you cast these wonderful actors and actresses? I think you did a great job with what the roles, and everyone did great.
I feel like Julie, you and I can answer this one together. We all three playwrights, you'll see the other two over the next couple of nights, got to meet with this entire group. And we all just chatted for a while at the beginning, kind of what we were thinking about, what themes we'd like to explore. And then the groups kind of just organically came together. I think that Julie can talk about that a little bit more as the director extraordinaire who worked so hard with all three groups. But I feel so lucky to have gotten this group of students, because I feel like we were able to come up with an idea and everybody was really, really open and communicative, which like leads to such a smoother process. Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. I think in the process, we were lucky to have this great group of students, 24 students come out to audition in kind of what was a very, I think you guys will agree, I was super broad with what we were doing. Very, very broad. And these kind of fearless individuals were like, yeah, I want to do it. Cool. And then from there, it was kind of almost like speed rotation with the playwrights. So every group of students kind of got to mix with each of the playwrights and spend a little bit of time and meet different students within each group. And then I did a simple who would you like to work with? Who did you feel like you really clicked with? And it was interesting how many times the students themselves really felt a connection with a specific playwright who also felt that way. So then it was like everyone just kind of lined up in this really nice, wonderful way. And then with these guys, they're just always cracking jokes and so easygoing and like willing to try anything. And it's made it really fun. I think we have such a structure with the tarot cards and the style of what we're doing with the flip and introducing. But then with every rehearsal, it was like new ideas, new suggestions, new wigs, new swords, new everything. It's such different energy. So it was really fun. Okay, I love these questions. Okay. I'm going to share this because it's just fantastic. Anna, how long have you been studying magic? She's a natural.
I actually haven't studied magic. That was all instinct, I guess.
So good. This is a great question. Ms. K, how did you find these three playwrights? So actually, they've all been playwrights. The playwright that we'll meet on Saturday, Ann Noble, she was totally new to me, a recommendation from Mr. J as somebody that, hey, she is going to be on board with what you're doing, and I think you should, find out and call her and connect. And Lauren and I both went to school together in New York. Through NYU. And then the other playwright, Alice, I did 2 years of undergrad with her as well. And then since have kept tabs on everybody professionally and what they've been working on in different projects. So then the real kicker was when we started, Lauren and Ann knew each other from another project. So it's just kind of this small world that ended up all coming together and lots of connections, which made the whole process really easy in the sense that when you're doing something so new, you can be really nervous and scared. That's certainly me. So the idea that I knew two of the playwrights who then knew the third, it was like, whew, this is going to be easy. Awesome. Okay. Can I share some questions with, can we get some questions for our students or actors? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh, I think you guys can answer this one too. So we've got, since this was an original work, do you feel like the characters were written based on the actors, or did you cast actors based on roles you already had? It feels kind of like the chicken and the egg. Right on for that chicken and that egg. But do you guys want to talk a little bit about what the process was for us in casting and your feelings about it and the role?
Yeah. So what we did to kind of, once we figured out what the roles were, there were like different roles depending on, some of the roles were combined, obviously. But what happened was, before the roles were assigned, we'd go through the script a couple times. We took a couple rehearsals to kind of go through the script, interchanging the roles between people to kind of see how each role fit between each person. And then before the casting process was over, Miss K and our wonderful playwright Lauren asked us, if there was any specific characters we really liked, and then we were cast. I really feel like the even if it wasn't intentional, some of the characters are definitely made for someone, because I feel like Patrice, you played Lee perfectly. It was hilarious how you just. My favorite part is when you came in with the popcorn, listening to the sad music. It was hilarious.
Which the popcorn moment is very popular in the chat. I'm going to tell you if you guys can't see it. Does anybody else want to add to that?
I mean, I can add to it. I think that we were like really involved in the writing process. I mean, especially compared to only doing plays that we've not been involved in the writing process at all, obviously. So we really got to almost create the show by hand and then hand it off to someone who actually knew what they were doing. And it came out to be the most perfect show for all of us. And honestly, like under all the circumstances, and even if we were to just do this like back in normal time, like this was a really great experience, and it really felt like handcrafted and just, like perfect for every single person in here. And it was just a blast.
Yeah. Does anybody else want to add? Okay, I got another one. Home space for the show. Dominic, just jump right in there.
I mean, for me, I have like some stuff here for film, but it's a whole different experience for sure, because you're dealing with people at home, pets if you have any pets, loud neighbors, stuff like that. So it's like all just kind of figuring out like your space that works best for you. And I have some backdrop. I set up a ring light. I'm in a little corner in like my schoolroom as well. So it's just like, it's really different, but it's also, I think it made it a lot more fun for us too, because we had to find places in our own homes that normally would be like, we build the set, but for us, we got to build our own sets, I guess. So that was pretty fun.
Yeah, does anybody else want to add?
Do you mind if I go again?
Go for it.
So my character, the hermit, is kind of like, the whole thing is a lone wanderer. So I was like, how can I get that? So I was like, all right, first of all, I want my space to feel isolated, something I can work with. So what I did was I put up a dark sheet around, I have a little loft bed, so the space on it. I put a dark sheet there and there to cover up the back and the exterior, and it felt trapped in this little box. So I was able to kind of work with the, I have kind of lonely, I'm stuck. I all I have is my hermit lantern, and I need to work with that.
Nice. I want to jump on this. Does anybody else want to add? Okay, I got a very direct question for two individuals. Molly and/or Judah, what was your overall experience of your first PHA play?
Personally, I mean, since we're not in person, there's like a downside to that, but I think the energy was so cool and like fun that it felt like we were almost there with each other. And it was a super cool experience to like be online, but still like be interacting with each other. And I thought it was really fun, and hope we get some good.
Yeah, I have to agree with Judah. And I feel like beginning I kind of felt like it would be really intimidating because we didn't know anybody, but everyone was so welcoming, and it kind of felt like we knew each other for so long, and it was nice, and I enjoyed it a lot. I'm super excited for the future to come.
Okay, say that again, Dominic.
I'm glad I didn't scare Molly off, because you put us in a room together to figure out the cups, and I was very energetic that day. So
yeah, Molly came back like, wow. No, it was great. Okay, I have two questions that are kind of similar. Miss Mangelli said, I'm going to share the other one. How often did you rehearse? How hard was it to do it all online? which I think goes in conjunction with Libby's question. What was the hardest part about the rehearsal process? Usually getting to be in the space physically and bonding makes the show and cast come together. How did you get over those hurdles? Yeah, and whoever wants to take it, jump on it.
Okay, I'll go. I mean, it's definitely not your typical play. I mean, there was no like chatting with the cast members and getting to really know each other. You really had to go out of your way if you wanted to do that. But I mean, the time that we did spend together, we were working and we could see each other doing, you know, what we were passionate about. And so it was a more like clean cut, like time to get to know someone. So I feel like definitely the cast bonding wasn't really there, but I think we did pretty good, you know? Like, I feel like I could text Judah and be like, hey, yo, what's up? And it wouldn't be too weird, you know? Or Molly, too, you know? Like, we could just become best friends after this. Who knows?
Good. Does anybody else want to add to that?
I'll add. I thought, well, Patrice, I'll agree to disagree. Like, I do think, like, it was hard, like, to kind of bond, but I do feel like we'd have 2-hour rehearsal periods. And like for the first half hour, we do like check-ins and we kind of just joke around and stuff. And for me, that really felt like we were in person, like bonding and stuff. So I really thought we all connected pretty well. I mean, I know me and Molly had a few chats back and forth, like not in rehearsals, like trying to figure everything out because timing comedically is really hard online when you have 2 different people in 2 different places. But I thought we all connected pretty well. But yeah.
Okay, does anybody else want to add to that? Yeah, Judah, go for it.
Yeah, so like Patrice and Dominic said, I feel like, yeah, it was kind of hard to like do that, but it was also kind of, because everyone's personality was so cool that I feel like just by like hearing them talk and like Dominic said, like making jokes and stuff like that, I feel like I just get to know them super well. So yeah, it was super cool being able to see everyone like that.
Yeah. I do have to share this because I need it to be known. That cup sequence was fabulous, and I cannot take credit for that, nor will I. That was Dominic and Molly completely.
Yeah, good job, Dominic and Molly.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you, it was like a, hey, do you guys want to try and work on this? Okay, go over there. And we did a separate breakout room, and that was the magic that came back. It was like, what? So good. Awesome.
I was like, no, gonna talk to me after this either. So, like, I was so out of it too. Like hyper, and then like, wait, what'd I just say?
But it was good. It was all good. Okay. Do we have any other questions? I've seen a couple good ones. Great questions from our audience members. Do we have any more questions for Lauren as a playwright or any of the actors specifically that you haven't gotten a chance to hear from? It's such wonderful. I hope you guys go back and see this YouTube broadcast because there are such wonderful things being said. Can you see them in the comments on your side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just eat those up. That's so good. Okay. Oh, here we go. I got this one for Lauren. Lauren, have you experienced any other virtual theater moments during this time?
Yeah, I think that's how things have just been going the past couple of months. I think it's at the beginning, everybody who was working in both school theaters and professionally was just so scared about what this would mean for the coming years. But I think there's been such a vibrant theater community that's really, really, really still wants to meet. So whether it's students doing something similar to this, or I know several professional theaters, both in Los Angeles and New York, have done very similar things. So, I mean, you guys are in super good company. Like Playwrights Horizons is doing, like all the big fancy theaters are doing this too. And you guys did great. So, and like less technical issues. So we're killing it. No, I think this is how people are dealing with it for the short term. And it has sparked creativity in such fantastic, exciting ways. And I think we're all really hungry to get back into actual theaters, as I think the actors here have said. But until we can, this is a really, really great way to connect and make sure that work is still
Definitely. I do want to share this one. It popped up before. My dad wants to ask what program we used to do this. StreamYard. StreamYard. I want to share that because it's been a great experience. So right on. I also want to share this because this is a great question. Parker, how did you feel playing a character that made such a big mistake?
I feel bad to say it was fun, but I enjoyed getting to know the character and trying to just understand like where they were coming from. And when it comes to like playing a character, I feel like I always have to somewhat like the character, even if they made such a big mistake. So just to realize that in that moment that they did make the mistake, it was okay, but it really wasn't okay. But we also had a chat about cyberbullying a few days, and that really helped understand the character.
Yeah.
So I guess it was
okay.
that.
I've got another question. My question still stands, Miss Kay. What's the process like for piecing the actors together in real time during the show? How much is their work and your work? I would say it depends on the show. These guys did a great job helping me out, and we had a couple lighting and sound things that were definitely tricky. So I want to say it's like maybe 60-40, where 40% these guys are doing the heavy lifting of helping to get cameras on and off. And you saw that our gesture to flip the card really was in real time. So that was part of watching, but also having these guys step in when they could. And also the fact that they're also patient and kind as people, it really helped. So I would say, yeah, it's a good mix. All right, you guys, I think castmates, cast members, do you have any last thoughts? Anything you want to share?
Thank you all for watching our show tonight. It was a lot to put together.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. All right, I think that about sums it up, right? Anything? Any last questions?
I think I see one. It's from McGregor YouTube. My question still stands. What's the process
That one I just got.
the actors together in real time during the show? How much is their work? Oh, my bad.
All right, I think that's it. I'm going to say good night. Thank you again. Thank you all for joining us. Cass, I'm going to hang on to you for a second. And yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. This has been so awesome. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank
Good night.
you. Bye.
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 And see.